Welcome back to the channel. Today is December 28th, Saturday. Got some time available, so I thought I'd share some thoughts about a concern that is realistic and that is going to be problematic for some people who might intend to use the Cybertruck along with a trailer. And this, of course, is regarding charging. The current supercharging stations are not made to accommodate anything more than a standard sedan or an SUV. Because the Cybertruck is already 20 feet long, the moment you add a trailer to it, such as this trailer right here, and this trailer looks to be at least the size of the Cybertruck, if not slightly longer. So let's just say at the bare minimum, it's 20 foot long. So along with the 20-foot Cybertruck, that's going to be about 40 feet and a little bit of a space in here between the hitch. So let's just say about 22, 23 feet, right? Here is the closest supercharging station from me, and this is located in Southern California. There's 24 spaces available, but looking at this right here, I cannot fathom a way one would be able to charge a Tesla Cybertruck with a trailer because there's just no space for it. So it would be quite aggravating if I've had to navigate the truck and a trailer into here to charge somehow, right? Or take up two spaces, and of course that would be quite an issue for other people. So in a situation like this, it looks like you would have to put the trailer somewhere and then go and charge your truck, and that clearly is some of the concerns that people have. How is Tesla going to address this issue for those people who may be towing regularly? Obviously, the easiest thing for them to do is create new supercharger stations that have space to accommodate for that, or even convert a few other ones in the current the charging stations and give them more space, like double the parking space here so that the trailer can go through. That would be great. And that's probably most likely something that they're gonna have to retrofit to adjust for, to accommodate this need when the Cybertruck gets released. Of course, that's about 2 years from now, so they do have plenty of time to figure things out. But what's also important is going back to 2017 when they unveiled their semi truck. I know it's kind of it's far back, and they have this truck here. It's a semi truck intended for long distance hauling, transport, etc. And they stated that this truck will be coming with a battery pack that allows anywhere between 400 to 500 mile range. So very similar to Cybertruck, and of course, a truck like this will also need some form of supercharging, right? So what Tesla has unveiled to us at the presentation back then, if you recall, and they mentioned that they were going to have something like this. It was called a Megacharger. So rather than just a supercharger station, they're called Megachargers, and that is intended to address the need of a semi truck. So the Megacharger, aside from being intended for this usage, it will be something that's going to be available worldwide according to Tesla. Obviously, it's going to start in the US first and make its way across various parts of the world once they start adopting the semi from Tesla. But the Megacharger, I'm hoping that it doesn't just serve the semi, and that regular Tesla users can also go in there and charge, because if they have about 10 or 15 stalls, they can always install one or two where they can use a regular plug that you can pull in your truck, your SUV, your Model 3, your Model X, Model Y, etc., and just charge, right? Of course, that would be about 10% of what the station will be intended for, because they want to design it for the semi. And as long as they have one or two spaces for you to charge your truck with a trailer, that would be perfect. The thing about the Megacharger station, in my opinion, is that they're probably not going to have many of them within the city. If we were to look at Where Tesla is right now with their supercharger stations, a lot of it are gonna be spaced out through various parts um, um, of the state, right? And when you're gonna build a supercharger station for the semi, they need a lot of space. There's gonna have to be room needed just so that they can, pull in that semi, pull out, be able to go around one another. So I'm not gonna, I don't think they're gonna put one in any major area. They're gonna probably put it along the major highways, and that's most likely where you're gonna find them. And having them on the highway means that the distance between one of those stations and another, it's gonna be much greater. So range was is going to be really important when it comes to finding these mega charger stations, because if you have a standard 300-mile range vehicle, right, and this thing is spaced out, maybe about 250 miles or even 300 miles, um, you're cutting it really close when you're trying to hit one of these stations. But with the Cybertruck, the range is greater. Although we always have to keep in mind that when they start hauling and pulling and towing, the range is going to be decreasing. But let's say you just needed, a little quick charge up at one of the regular stations. Fine, you just go in there. Hopefully, there's not a lot of people. Plug it in for a good 30 minutes or so, and then you'll get yourself a decent amount of range and go to the next mega station when it's available, and then do a full charge. So the anxiety that people have about pulling a trailer and not being able to charge, and perhaps needing to disconnect the trailer just so that you can bring the truck inside a station to charge. I mean, it's a realistic anxiety, but we have 2 years for them to figure this out. So I think by the time this thing gets released, the infrastructure will be improving. There's going to be more supercharging stations with perhaps special lanes or special um, stalls that allows you to pull in with a trailer without compromising the other people's space. And if that is indeed going to be the case, then you guys don't have to worry about getting a trailer for your Cybertruck and always feeling like you have to disconnect it every few hours of driving. Um, that would be quite a headache, and I'm pretty sure the engineers and the people at Tesla know that people who are towing long distance, they do not want to be um, disconnecting this and putting it back on every like 150 miles or 200 miles. So those are just some things that I think that right now we're okay to express the concern, but I think they'll figure it out, and I don't think they're gonna leave us truck buyers who like to tow things um, and leave us just wandering around, wondering how we're gonna charge this. All right, so let me know what you guys think. I'm pretty confident that they'll figure a solution for the truck buyers who need to do a lot of towing.